today. We have Ilana here. How are you, Ilana?
Good, thank you very much,
Welcome.
Davey.
Yes,
Thank
feeling
you
excited.
I
I can feel the positive energy
Oh, I
here,
love
full
it.
of
Yeah.
energy.
And it's so cool here. I came out from the heat. Well,
Yes.
although I love heat, here is
Yeah.
very nice. So
What do you think though? You're from Russia. Is that your Russian background?
Yes, I'm from Russia.
From Russia, and Russia's always cold over there. Is that right?
No,
No,
Russia.
Not always. Oh.
And not everywhere, by the way,
Yeah.
because Russia is so big. So we've
Yes.
got Siberia, definitely.
Yeah.
It's a different story. I've never
Right.
been there before.
I've got this picture of Russia, cold, snow, and all that.
Okay, I'm from Black Sea area.
Black Sea.
Have you heard of it?
Black Sea.
Have you heard of Sochi Olympic Games 2014?
yes.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
area. Yeah, that area.
The
So
Black
I'm from
Sea.
that area, from Black Sea area. So basically we've got the weather similar to Sydney.
Oh, nice. And
So-
why is it called Black Sea? Is the water always black, or what's the story there?
The story behind that is that the person who discovered Black Sea
Right.
came on the shore during the storm, and the waters were black. And he said, "Oh, this sea is black," and basically this sea is green.
He must have too much vodka or something.
No, I don't remember who actually discovered the sea,
Yeah.
but the people who
Amazing.
discovered.
Can
Yeah,
you-
amazing
can you
story.
float?
I think you can float on that, is it?
Yeah,
You're
of
talking about
course.
the Dead Sea.
Yeah, I know.
No,
I know the Dead Sea, but
Yeah.
I know that you can float in the Dead
Yeah.
Sea. But can you float on this?
Yeah,
Black
it's the same like our ocean.
Okay.
Yeah, like
So-
you can swim. It's
Yeah.
not like really floating there,
Yeah.
but it's easier to swim than in the rivers.
Right. And how long have you been in Sydney?
For the past 19 years.
19
Wow.
years.
Yeah,
you're
sounds
an
like a
Aussie,
life.
right? You're
Yeah.
an Aussie.
Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
And the funny thing, folks, is that Ilana actually gave Fulton and I a ring, a gold
Yeah.
ring.
And thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much.
I proposed to you.
Ask your husband first before we say yes to you.
I
You know
know,
what I mean?
he's sitting
Yeah, he's
outside.
up there, so we're going to ask his permission before we can,
Yes.
say yes to you.
Yeah.
But what's the meaning behind this ring? So you're saying it's more like an active way of, is it meditating? How does that work?
Well, I would say it's active way of meditation and healing.
Oh, wow.
So basically, in our fingers, there are lots of nerves, and they're all connected to some parts of the body.
Okay.
So they're connected to our mind, they are connected to our heart, they are connected to our
Yes.
spine. And when you are massaging with that ring,
I'm
each
doing it
finger,
right? Am I doing it right? Is that how you do it?
Yeah, just a little
Okay.
bit harder. So
Harder.
your fingers have to go
this one.
redder.
Red.
So-
Yeah. So when you're
Wow.
massaging this, you're basically
It looks-
massaging your entire body and mind,
Wow.
lymph system, nerve system, blood system. So you're massaging and you're improving it. You're removing the pains and aches from your body.
Okay.
You're massaging all your joints.
Yeah.
It's really
Amazing.
interesting. Yeah.
So just for our guests and
Yeah.
out there, our listeners, now this ring is it looks like a gold wire,
Yeah.
spiral
Yeah.
wire. So it's really like helping my blood move as well
Yeah.
through my fingers. So it's giving this energy feel.
Yeah, it feels funny though, isn't it? It's,
you might feel hot.
yeah.
You might feel some sensations in your spine.
Yeah.
It's good because everything is connected there, and if you feel that, it means that they receive more blood, more oxygen.
Yeah. And how often would you have to do this? Like 5 minutes every day on your ring?
No
or?
limits.
No?
Also, what I would recommend in the morning when you wake up,
Yeah.
sometimes you can't get out of the bed.
That's right.
Well, just get this ring and massage your fingers. You will be full of energy.
Yeah.
So you will feel like
Wow.
hot wave in your body.
Wow.
And then when you feel a little bit down during the daytime, just do the same
The same.
thing. Yeah. Well, you don't have to overdo it,
Yes.
but you will feel when it happens. Like, when it's not pleasant anymore,
Okay.
stop.
And,
All right.
and how did you know about this? Where did you get this from?
Oh, look, I'm collecting the ancient and modern techniques, natural techniques,
Yeah.
to help people to be healthy on
Yeah.
all levels.
Wow.
And actually, this is the ancient technique with modern implications.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is ancient. Wow.
This is ancient. This is
Yeah.
like going thousand years ago into pagan world.
Yeah.
And pagans, they were really connected to the earth, to they knew about the body, everything.
Yeah.
And so when you have, for example, problem with your heart, they would massage this, their own fingers. And if you don't have ring, well, maybe our listeners do not have these rings, so they can do it with the towel. Say, for example, how many times a day do you wash your hands? Like numerous times, and you just wipe your hands like that. You just grab a towel or a paper towel, whatever, and just dry each finger like that. Each finger like 2-3 times, and you are massaging your heart already. And you are coming down, and you're like, sometimes when you feel, I'm going to explode, my emotions just go crazy.
You mentioned pagan, right? Like I associate pagans with those stones hedges and all that, and the worship between the stars and all that. So is that the kind of pagan we're talking about spiritually?
Spiritually and physically, that's the same.
How are you feeling? Because right now I can't stop smiling. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like, put it on your other finger on your right hand side, and it's just this tingling feeling that I'm having. So
I feel like my heart's just going to jump out to this microphone. It's like pumping a little bit,
and can our listeners purchase this from you?
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Okay. They only actually $3.
Yeah. So they're on your website as well? Is it?
They're on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/anti-stress clinic.
Okay.
So they can order from you.
I'll make sure I'll put that on our Facebook page. But I want to get some as a gift. Because I think this is a wonderful idea.
So, you're actually a transpersonal art therapist also, but you also specialize in crystal healer. So this is interesting. That's why we wanted to also bring in here, because there are a lot of people out there who are into crystal. Fu and I myself are also into crystal. So what side of the crystal healing that you actually do as part of your service there?
I'm combining crystal healing with hypnosis and with meditations, and I'm using this crystal healing for basically everything. It's starting from stress, depression, anxiety, phobias, and sometimes people are tense and worried, and they have pains and aches. All these things I'm trying to heal with crystals, and they are actually going into combination with hypnosis. But basically, crystal healing, what I'm using is coming from pranic healing. Have you heard of that?
Healing, and I truly believe in that.
Yeah, this is fantastic, because we're working with the body parts and with the energy centers, with chakras, and we can do it either with our hands or with the crystals.
So for our listeners out there who don't understand what you just said, they probably think you're speaking Russian again.
Pranic healing.
Pranic healing. Yeah. So explain to our listeners out there, is that something where you lay on a bed and you hold a crystal, you go over your body, and is that how it works? Can you explain the method to us?
Okay, it's nearly the same that you tried to. So for example, let's talk about stress. Someone is coming to me to see me because they want to remove stress. They are stressed, they are depressed. So I'm working with the energy centers and with chakras, which are responsible for stress and depression. So yes, the clients will be laying down on the bed or on the table, massage table. So I will place the crystals directly onto the skin of the patient and on the chakras, which are responsible for this and that state.
The chakra is a part of your body, certain part of your body?
The chakra is an energy center which looks like a funnel, and it's rotating. So it's like sucking in the energy and breathing out. So breathing in like a nose, breathing in fresh energy and breathing out the processed energy. So basically, a client doesn't need to do anything. They are asleep. So I'm placing the crystals onto the acupuncture points. Everyone knows about acupuncture points, and chakras actually are placed right on the same places at acupuncture. I'm activating them to be able to remove the blocks and toxins from those points, and to activate the brain for healing. So and also I'm talking to a client in hypnotic suggestions.
So let's say, for argument's sake, that one of your clients come into you, and let's say that they've got a sore arm or a very severe migraine. So do you just work on that sore left arm with the crystal, Is that how it works? Or you just focus on the middle of the chakra? You mentioned chakra, right? So is the chakra in the middle of the body there, and that's where you focus the crystal on, or you move the crystal to the point of where the pain is in the body?
Both, actually. Okay. Yeah, both. And, according to pranic healing, prana means vital energy, and it came from ancient India. Yeah. So this healing, and I would work with the chakras, and I will work with your arm, for example. Yeah. Or if you have a headache, the same will happen. Yeah.
That's amazing.
But because basically, according to pranic healing, we've got chakras everywhere. Like each joint has got the chakras.
Wow. Right. And why did you get into pranic healing?
Oh, here in Sydney. I went through the course in Institute for Inner Studies. Yeah. And I went through the course by Master Choa Kok Sui, who actually the founder. The founder.
But why did you get into it in the beginning?
I was always interested in natural healing, and I had lots of friends and family members who needed healing, and no medicine helped. Yeah. And I thought, I need to find something
alternative to medicine.
So, and I found pranic healing. I thought, oh my God, this is wonderful because it works straight away. It works straight away. So, for example, if you have pain, I can always do it on myself as well. So, for example, if I have pain somewhere, I can just swipe, remove the pain, and put the crystal, and the pain's gone.
Wow, that's amazing.
I want to know more about this.
Yeah, okay, let's put in some song on, guys, and come back and ask some more questions about this. It's very interesting as well. But let's get Kelly Osborne, Papa Don't Preach, and we'd love to come back, have a chat a bit more about the crystal. 89.3 fan.
How long ago did you do this course?
In 2006.
Wow, that's more than 10 years. That's 12 years.
12 years, yeah.
Interesting.
It was really interesting.
I want to know about your clients, the results from your clients as well. So you can give us a case.
Yeah, sure.
Explain to our listeners, because our listeners would want to connect and go, I may have a problem with my arm, my leg, or, just give an idea of the results. That'd be good.
Oh, that's great.
Excellent.
Okay. You're the first person that I've met here in Sydney, because the gentleman that I've met was Master Stephen Coe. He was from America.
Yeah. He does the same thing as this.
He does this on a bigger scale, he does it mass, and he's with Tony Robbins' group. So when you go to the island, he's there, and he teaches you about it as well, part of the whole program.
That's amazing.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, these things are really amazing, and they are really effective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you. Master Stephen Coe only does honey healing, it's healing hands, but you do it with crystals.
Yeah, that's why I'm interested. That's why, I hear stories how people sometimes use crystal for hypnosis.
Yeah.
Just
in front of your eyes.
Is that what you do?
I'm doing this too.
Okay, I just thought it was only in the movies.
Yeah. But there's a question I want to ask you, right? Is that, remind me, would you, say for argument's sake, right? If someone comes in with, say, certain types of illness, would you use different types of crystals to help with that certain illness?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's something. So that's kind of question that a lay person like myself would ask. Yeah. So I'm assuming each crystal has something, right? So therefore, if I'm going through some sort of anxiety or stress, would a green jade would do that for me, or would a pink one? You know what I mean? So it's interesting.
But it depends. It depends on what level of, say, for example, stress or depression you have, and what chakras are involved. Because I cannot use, for example, red or yellow crystal for your head or for your throat. It's forbidden. It's a no-no because they are from down the chakras below the
that's what I'm
navel chakra. So and here I can use other crystals like yellow. Oh, sorry about that. Green and blue and transparent or violet. But again, I cannot use the dark crystals here.
Understandable. There's obviously rules, process in place.
That's why I'm interested in that, because there's so many types of crystals out there, but there must be a reason for the different color, different make. the biochemical side of it all. So let's talk about that after.
Okay.
Yeah, because you believe in crystals, but if somebody who comes in to get hypnotherapy or whatever it is, and you do crystals, they obviously have a
They must have belief in it.
a belief in it in order to do it, right?
Yeah.
But you feel it more. But can they feel all that?
Of course they can. If they don't believe it, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. It's like you don't believe into Panadol.
Yeah.
You take it
That's
and
right.
you don't believe in it.
Yeah.
And it works with your head. But we don't want to take chemicals into our body. So the same way people come to me and say, "Look, I'm not sure. I don't believe in this stuff. I've never heard of that before." Does it really matter? No, it doesn't matter. You will feel the difference straight away. The difference between believers and non-believers will be just in the intensity of their sensations.
Okay, and because it's pranic healing, you're healing an ailment of pressure that needs to be fixed. Do you heal people with there are emotional blocks, financial blocks, and all that sort of stuff? Does that come into play? Because I have no idea.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, sometimes people come with one problem and as a positive side effect, they have improvements in other areas of life, and I cannot predict which area of life will improve. Say, for example, if they've got the problems with the lower chakras, they might have problems in their relationship, they might have problems with their health, physical health, and finances. But number one, they bring their health to me to be fixed. And I'm fixing health. I don't know about other problems. And then like 2-3 weeks later they say, you know what, this came out, and that's why I'm saying, look, you have to pay attention around yourself, whatever happens in your life.
So because some coaches, when you do financial blocks, like financial emotional blocks, like financial block is a huge one. And some of the coaches they say, oh, it might take 5, 6, 7 sessions. Is it the same with?
It depends. Again, it depends on a person. Sometimes a person brings a huge problem, and I'm thinking, oh my God, 25 sessions will not be enough. And like 2-3 sessions, bam, everything is resolved. Everything is good. And sometimes a person comes and says, look, I've got just a mild stress, and I think, okay, 1 session is enough. And then it turns out that this is only the result of other things, and I'm digging deeper and deeper and deeper, and 6 sessions are done, and 12 sessions, oh my God, it's all the way around.
Well, that's a good thing for you then.
That's right. That means more money.
But also that you're really digging to help discover what's unlocking the inner belief from a child stage or something like that. They wouldn't have thought about.
We are like ancient layers, like I'm working as an archaeologist, just removing the layers of dust.
Humans are like that, That's so true. We have so many layers, You might come
carried on from grandparents to great-grandparents. It's in our program. It's in our DNA.
It's so true.
So when you walk around, can you see energy?
Sometimes yes, and sometimes I just need to do this, focusing to relax. When I work, I do feel a lot of energy, and when I close my eyes, I see the energy around the body, and I see the colors which are coming through. And sometimes they do not mean anything to me, but I'm always sharing with my client, like, I see this and see that. Does it mean anything to you? And usually they say, you know what? It really does.
How did you learn how to see color?
I had it naturally.
Okay.
And then, when I started to learn pranic healing and crystal healing, it improved.
Naturally. I want to share this on the radio if we're going to talk about this. We can live to the age of 300 years of age, I've done this research. Plus, we have 400 superpowers in us.
Wow.
400 superpower.
Levitating, walking on water.
So why are we doing that?
Because
we don't believe in it?
Society has controlled us, has brushed it down.
Blocks.
Blocks? News that we watch is putting fear in us.
That's true.
So
that's
because
true.
we're so worried about fear and not having enough, then we forget about this good stuff. So yeah. And I thought, wow, I'm gonna discover my superpowers.
The funny thing is
So what you're saying, this is a superpower. Yeah.
What you're saying about color, sometimes I can always feel purple coming out of me.
You purple?
Yeah, I feel purple.
Wow.
That's
I know,
great.
I just sense purple. I don't know why. Once in a while, I just feel it.
Purple is your third eye chakra. It's your third eye, and it's your connection to the superpowers in the universe.
Well, there you go!
You are very sensitive. You're very sensitive. If you see purple, you are very intuitive.
Yeah.
You are very sensitive, and you have to trust your intuition. That's the thing.
Sometimes I don't, but it's true.
You have to always trust your intuition if you see purple.
Wow. Not a lot of people know that too.
Serious?
Yeah.
And men don't generally.
No.
In the case that
sometimes I'm just sitting there having coffee, this and that, and I can just feel purple. I'm like, what's purple? Like,
purple.
purple. Like, why purple?
Mad.
It's come up to my head. Purple.
It's protection. Also, it's protection.
Yeah.
So you feel protected as well.
Wow, no wonder I've got a good karma then. Is that a good aura around me, maybe?
Oh, that's wonderful.
Okay.
Okay.
Get ready.
All right. 58 seconds.
David Lindsay said yes, who wants to come on. So we'll set a time with him.
Nice.
Seven seconds. 89.3 FM, the Veronica is untouched, and I feel like I've been touched all over here with the crystal talking and the transparency, it's unbelievable. And the funny thing is, folks, we have Ilana here, who is a transpersonal therapist, a crystal healer. She runs her own anti-stress clinic as well, an author and a journalist as well, but also you're Russian. Can you say something in Russian to our listeners today?
Привет, ребята.
Спасибо. How are you?
Hello, guys.
Oh, close enough.
Close enough. Yeah.
Close enough.
And you told me that you couldn't speak Russian.
I love to speak
can.
Russian. No, it's just funny things like for the last few weeks I've been running around, and I tend to run across a few people who speak Russian. And they said that Russian is one of the very common languages around the world. I mean, some people think that Russian, a lot of places, they actually speak more Russian than say, their own country. I didn't realize that. So I thought maybe I should start to learn Russian. But it sounds quite complicated though, isn't it?
It does for me, but it's probably not as complicated as speaking Chinese.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
So the letters of the Russian, is it like the English, like when you start with A, B, C, D?
They've got characters.
No, they're not characters. They are letters,
like
actually. Yeah, like French, no, not like French, sorry. Well, we got Latinic here in English, and Cyrillic. It's Cyrillic. It's just different types of letters, but they sound nearly the same, like really similar, but we've got other more complicated sounds and more complicated words, like, I don't know, I can't remember anything now because I'm speaking English.
No, that's fine, but another thing also I associate with Russia is vodka. Vodka. Yeah. Is that true? Is that all Russian drink?
And beautiful
vodka?
women.
And beautiful, that's so true. And tall.
And originally vodka was not an alcoholic drink. It's derived from the word vodichka, so it's like water.
Right.
And water which contains the herbal stuff. Russians were not like pagans. Russians. They were not alcohol drinkers at all. They were really sober. They didn't drink, and they used only the herbal stuff to drink, herbal teas. So, and then vodka. So it
together.
Yeah, just it lost the syllable inside and became vodka. And vodka
and it's easier to say.
I love vodka. I love vodka.
Now, before the transition, right? So we were talking about pranic healing and crystal healing. Please share with us a client of yours that had shown results.
Oh, well, I'll share a very interesting story.
Okay.
I had a lady quite a few years ago. She came into my office crying non-stop. She was in such a deep depression. And she said, "Hi, look, I don't believe in your stuff, but well, I don't have anywhere to go. I tried everything, doesn't work. So I don't believe you, but look, I need some help.
Wow.
Well, can you try at least?" I'm like, okay, this is the challenge.
She doesn't believe you.
I don't believe you. I don't trust this. I've never tried that before, and I don't.
She's resisting.
Yeah, and I'm like, but I need some help. And I said, look, okay. I must say that it doesn't really matter whether you believe me or not. It will work, and you will feel it straight away. So we started to work, and I used the crystals, and she was like, "Okay, what's she doing? You know, I'm placing crystal here. I'm placing crystal here. So I'm touching her hands. I'm trying to massage her acupuncture points here, and I'm talking to her constantly. And in the end, she fell asleep."
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted, because I wanted her to relax. And her facial muscles went really relaxed. They were so smooth. 1 hour later, I woke her up and we're talking, and she's saying, okay, do you think I need to come back? And she doesn't cry. And I'm noticing it, and I'm just thinking, okay, will she notice that or not? I said, okay, it depends on you if you want to see me again, or do you want some more help? And she's like, oh, you know what? I'm not crying. Yes, I will come. Okay. And she came back in a week's time, and she said, look, I didn't cry even a minute for the past week after seeing you. So her state has improved after one session. That was a remarkable, absolutely remarkable case.
Yeah. But before that, we were talking about each crystal has different colors. Each crystal has its own healing power. As Foon was saying, we humans, we have over 400 superpower that we don't use, right?
Yeah.
So that relates back to, say, Superman. Remember Superman?
Absolutely.
He has that
With
crystal.
kryptonite.
That's correct. So maybe it's an encrypted stories up there somewhere that maybe we are meant to unleash these powers. But over the years, we tend to bury it because we're embarrassed, or we just don't want to open up to the possibility that there's so much more out in this world than what we see or what we feel or what we do. So when people do go and visit you in your clinic, and the question around this was that certain crystal may have certain power. So therefore, when people tell you their problems, do you then tend to use different color crystal to help with different symptoms or illness?
Yes, I tend to use different colors, to use different crystals, but also, like, the basics of pranic healing and basics of healing with crystals, they are in colors as well. So, the chakras itself, they do have the colors. Say, for example, the root chakra, the first and second chakra, they are red, and then we've got orange and yellow and blue, green, violet and white, or transparent. So these are the basic colors, like in they are the basic colors for healing. Say, for example, the red color is bringing a lot of strength and a lot of energy from the earth. So I would say this, because below,
so you can't put red crystal on your head then, or your chest?
I can't put it on my head.
Part of your body.
Yeah, the body. However, all other crystals, say from the top part of the body, I can use for the below part. So it's interesting. We cannot mix these below chakras with the upper chakras, but we can actually use the energy from these chakras to heal the chakras, below the belly button.
Wow, that's interesting.
I've noticed you're not wearing any crystals, but what's your favorite crystal?
My favorite crystal, all of them. I love all of them.
Oh, they all have different attributes.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, recently, I fall in love with new crystals all the time. My favorite is number one is selenite, which is self-cleansing. Okay. That's why I love it. Yeah. And selenite is like a moonstone. It's very beautiful when you place it on under the moonlight. Oh, wow. And it is universal. It can heal anything, and you do not need to clean it. Yeah. That's the thing. That's the beauty of it. So, but other crystals you have to clean it. So, but I love all of them. Yeah. I love jade. I love pink crystals. Rose quartz. I love amethyst. Amethyst is the best.
And what about moldavite? Do you have a crystal moldavite? Have you seen that?
Oh, I think so. I've got the collection of over 500 crystals.
Oh, yeah, wow. So we have to come over your place.
Wow.
Yeah, come and see.
The funny thing, Paul and I, we were actually organising something this year. Maybe we actually open up an invitation for you to actually come as well.
Thank you.
Towards Lithgow, there's this gentleman who has a cave. There's two caves. It's a hidden cave. Not much people know about it. And he actually took me in there, and I think he's Polish. I forgot his name. That's Polish. So he actually took me in there, and we went for a walk in there. And he goes, "David, this is something I wanted to show you. Not much people actually know about it." So we walk into this cave there, and it was a massive cave. And when you walk in there, it feels so peaceful, right? And I thought, why don't we organise a group session and get a few healers, a few people with crystal, go out there just for a few hours or half a day, and spiritual do healing, meditate, whatever it is there. That is something you're interested in?
Absolutely, yes, I'm in. Just
So we definitely got to organise a month and all that. So it'll be a whole half a day journey out there, just walk into the cave, and
beautiful.
It's so untouched, and you go in there, and it feels so magical. I feel that.
I've never heard of those caves.
Yeah,
there. Oh,
that's why. I mean, you been to the Blue Mountains, those caves? Yes. There's some caves like that that's very over commercialized. Whereas these caves, it's just like it's very well hidden. Not much people have been there, so it's been untouched. You go in there and you just feel the aura, you feel the magic,
feel the energy,
and the energy there.
Oh, I've got the goosebumps now. I've got the goosebumps.
They're supposed to make you feel good.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's so true. And anti-stress clinic, I think it would be a very important part of our life these days, because everyone is so bloody stressed. Whether it be stressed by life, whether it be stressed by work, bills, everything. So in your line of work, do you come out to people, or do you do a group session, or you prefer to have one-on-one session?
I do everything. I have one-on-one sessions. I'm running the workshops and seminars. I'm running the webinars now, like it's very popular. And I'm doing the Skype sessions, distance sessions. And I'm doing the group sessions. I'm doing the art therapy group sessions. I've got lots of techniques to release stress, to remove stress from your body. And it's all natural. And I'm also running the groups. It's got a special name, Lazy Gym. So I've got lazy gym workouts. So I collected all natural exercises to help you stay healthy on all levels without efforts. So especially it's good for those who cannot bend like yogis.
Let's come back and talk about that. You're listening to 89.3 FM, 3 Quirks and Turk, and we're actually going to post this conversation onto our Facebook for those who actually missed out and listening into the conversation. This is a very interesting conversation. Let's get another song on with Jessie J, Flashlight.
Great.
Good.
When tomorrow comes, I'll be on my own.
Yeah, because
now we're listening for the song.
Do you like this song?
It's good music you have.
Thank you. Takes a while to work it out. Usually also with the guests, we work out the song relating to what they do, the guests as well. So
it's probably difficult to work out for me.
Yes.
I'm everywhere.
Yes. No, it's crazy. There's thousands of song choices in there.
Yes.
And then planning for the weekend? What are you doing this weekend?
Oh, I'm seeing clients tomorrow, and then I'm going to Parramatta Park for open air concert. Sydney Symphony Orchestra is playing there. Yeah, I think they're playing at 7:30 p.m.
Yeah,
So I'm going there for the entire night.
interesting.
Yeah, my friend is playing there. He's playing violin there.
Yeah, I love classical.
Yeah.
Up in Hyde Park, they had a star something night, and they had like a ballerina one time there. Opera in the park, and they had some ballerina dancing. It's beautiful. I love all that stuff.
Yeah. And tomorrow is going to be fireworks.
Is it?
So yeah, they're going to play, to shoot.
Parramatta's
fireworks,
actually
yeah.
doing so many things at Parramatta.
Yeah.
They've done so much.
They used to play in the main park, and then all of a sudden they've been moved to Parramatta. But look, it doesn't really matter. It's still a good park.
Parramatta is supporting a lot of things like that. They even moved the museum down to Parramatta where the lakes are.
Yeah.
So they've done a lot. So I think in another 5 to 10 years' time, Parramatta will be a place to be. A lot of things happening there.
That's good.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm seeing all people. Thank you for being with me. Yeah, we're okay. We're fine.
Where did you meet your husband? Where did you meet your partner?
In New Zealand.
Oh, what a beautiful place to meet a partner. Oh, it's
I don't know, it's too
beautiful
cold. Too cold.
place. Oh, you're in a cold time, was it? Oh. Do you feel that New Zealand has this beautiful spiritual thing about it, but then part of the city has this like a negative feel at certain places?
I used to live in Christchurch.
Christchurch?
Christchurch. You've never been there. I've been to Auckland with my workshops last year, and I'm going to Auckland this year with my workshops again. I must say, Auckland and Christchurch, they're so much different.
Yeah.
Yeah, Auckland is more like, I would say more like Melbourne, probably. Yeah, and Christchurch is more like a village. So it's really quiet, really quiet. Yeah, so for me, it was really too quiet for me. So that's why we're here.
Yeah. You've been back there a few times already?
Yeah, with my workshops.
Yeah?
In New Zealand. Yeah, I've done that quite a few times.
I like New Zealand. I know, it's too quiet.
Too quiet and too cold.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter that I'm Russian, so it's really too cold.
I think you're an Aussie now, you couldn't handle it.
Yeah, I got used to it.
I was in a place called Nelson. Is it Nelson? An island. And then there's a sign there that the volcano everywhere.
Oh, okay.
So when we were there, apparently they said that it was a season for it. And then sometimes you can hear it. And I said when you hear the siren, you run out.
Oh no, it's scary. No, I wouldn't want to live in that place.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah. When we lived in Christchurch, we could feel some waves, like an earthquake, just really light. And in the morning you wake up and all your pictures like.
Oh, your mirror?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so we had a bit of an earthquake. I couldn't feel it.
You put it back.
The mirror, put it on the side.
I was when I was in Tonga, we stayed at a resort little island. And I was lying there, and all of a sudden the ground started to shake.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, that wasn't my stomach. It was.
What's moving? What's moving here? Yeah.
And then I asked my friends. They're like, "Oh yeah, it was the highest earthquake here, Richter scale." Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I first felt the earthquake
Oh,
there.
that was my first earthquake.
Yeah, really?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. I remember that my first earthquake in New Zealand was like I was eating something, sitting at the table, and like my chair is like going down there, and I'm like,
scary.
who is doing that?
Oh, imagine that. That'd be so scary.
It was just like one moment, and that's all.
And that stopped?
And that stopped. Yeah. You remember I think in 2009 there was an earthquake in New Zealand in Christchurch. Yeah, that was huge when everything was destroyed. But when I was there back in 2000, Yeah, we felt some waves. We felt some, something, but not too much.
That's scary.
Yeah. That's why they said that earthquake wasn't as heavy hitting because it came from New Zealand. Tonga's not far from New Zealand, so they actually feel the end vibration of it.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, oh wow. Because we've never had earthquakes here.
No, Australia.
No, we're blessed.
We're not on a plate.
That's why I think in some countries, also in America, they actually are underneath as well. That's why a lot of homes in America, you know, they got you walk down under into their underneath, of course, core. A lot of homes in America in the cyclone area have that. So what happens with the cyclone earthquake? They go underneath. That's the reason why I'm always figuring why is it a lot of homes where they have this underneath bunker. So that's what it is.
Why would you want to live in a country that's constantly
well, I guess it's like saying you've been there for so long, they're used to it, you know.
Yeah, and another thing is that sometimes these areas they full of energy, good energy as well.
That's right.
Because volcanoes they are not bad; they are just living beings, and they are giving a lot of energy away. So sometimes people just like it. That's it.
Okay, 23 seconds.
All right,
we're back in.
We are back in 20 seconds.
Good concept.
How did you like it?
I love it. Don't ever lose it. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Oh yeah, it's Friday. YB Mooney, shake the booty and tune into the 3 Quirks and Turk. We hope you guys are inspired when we learn a story about crystal healing and all that today. We hope that you've actually learned something from Ilana's story today and learned something and take something away with you as well. Because I know that our world these days, we're so stressed out, whether we work and all that. So let's hope that our listeners today, you've actually learned something and you're taking something away today and even maybe practice what we've actually discussed today. And I like the fact that you talk about the towel. When you wash your hands, you get the towel and do that. I mean, that's a simple way to do that. And if you do want to buy this ring, log on to the Facebook site, which we also post on the 3 Quirks, and maybe buy this ring. You know what I mean? So I actually quite feel relaxed.
But I also feel like a really good energy being around you. So having you as a coach or to help me through any situation, I'd be going to you.
It's interesting. Also, Fugana, we actually discussed before about animal therapy. We just want to touch base on what your views in that. I mean, with the pagan teaching and everything else, do they actually practice animal therapy at all in any way, shape, or form?
I believe in animal therapy, definitely. I do not use animals in my practice. However, I had 2 cats before, and I do believe in their powers, superpowers. The thing is that they are really calming. So I'm talking about cats because I'm a cat person, but I know that all animals are wonderful, beautiful, and they've got a lot of energy to help us to go through difficult times or anything that we want. So with my cat, unfortunately, she died last year, one of them, but she was 16 years old girl.
That's pretty old. That's pretty
and
good.
she took away all pains from my bones.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and can you believe it? She died of bone cancer. So, and I had lots of broken bones, and I had some car accidents, which actually, resulted in some injuries. And she always was covering with her body the painful parts of my body, the bones, and just sleeping there. My cat knew straight away. So now I've got one cat, and she's like energy healer, like emotional healer. She's very nice. But I do believe in their powers. I do believe that they are sort of like some souls assigned to us to support us throughout our life.
Funny thing with cats.
I'm gonna get cats now.
But funny thing with cats, though, right? You talk about cats. You're right. Cats are very mystique kind of animal because if you look at the pyramids and Egyptian, even they do have cats on their painting on a wall.
And their sculptures.
That's correct. So there might be some truth up there that cats are a very magical animal.
Sphinx half cats?
half lion, half cat, whatever. It's like still cat, still a cat. Yeah.
Because it's just interesting to know because there's been a lot of conversation around people looking at and exploring alternative way to help humans, and I guess we discussed this before that sometimes we get to a point where we're blocking things away, and if we actually just sit back and relax and look around us, there's other alternative ways to heal the body.
Of course.
And I guess animal is one way, and you were saying about the cats, must be some truth to that, because there are cases whereby a dog, for instance, like a lot of soldiers and that who actually go to war with a dog, right? A dog's there the first instinct is to protect humans.
Yeah.
So even though he's in the front battlefield, if a dog sees someone coming towards you with a gun, that dog will jump out. It can sense
the danger.
That's correct. It will save your life. And then I saw this posting, a soldier passed away. And then they brought the soldier back home and buried a soldier. And that dog, Edward, it came out to the place, to the cemetery, and lay there.
You know what? It is so true. I heard about my great-grandfather when he passed away.
Yeah.
We had a family dog that was so loyal, and he would just follow my great-grandfather everywhere.
Yeah.
And the day that he died, the dog went missing.
Wow.
And then it'll come back, and then it'll go missing during the day, and they didn't know where it would go. Then they had to follow the dog, and the dog was sitting beside grandfather.
The grave.
Next to the grave. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. You know, I must say that one of my cats who is alive now, she's following me like a dog everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, she knows when I'm coming back home, like 15-20 minutes before, she's sitting next to the door just waiting for me. Yeah, so she's always like that. And if I can share some researches, I know it's a resource, like it's a secret resource that I've got the information from. It's about cancer researchers. There were some treatments in Sydney. They are like experimental treatments with stem cells, and there were about 450 people, cancer patients, who got the treatment with stem cells, but not all of them unfortunately survived. And those who survived, small amount actually, they all had contacts with animals.
Oh wow!
All of them were either had the animals in their family or lived on the farm, or maybe they were like horse riders or something like that. They were all had contacts with animals. This is amazing. And those who died, they didn't.
Oh.
So that's why they were doing this research now, and they're trying to explore other ways for therapy. And a lot of people who are in hospital are getting to a point where they're going to die, or they're just depression. And there was a case we discussed earlier about the horse. They were testing the horse. They say horse also has a very supersonic kind of power.
Absolutely.
And so what they've done in the US is they got this horse, and they took this horse into the hospital. The doctors don't actually lead the horse into any particular ward or room. The doctors let the horse decide what ward. And they've noticed that the horse, 9 out of 10 have always gone into a ward when the doctors know that person is at a very, very low point of life. And after seeing the horse, they see that the vital and the statistic and everything are much happier. They measure the rate and this and that, the heart rate, everything's gone up, and they're happy.
Yeah, horses got 6 senses.
Yeah, they do.
They've got energy about them.
All animals do. All animals. They know straight away what actually is wrong with you. And the dogs, I know that the dogs, they can find out what to be healed and how to heal. Sometimes they leak, and actually on the physical part, their saliva is full of some chemicals which help the body to restore its health. It's really nice.
That's amazing, isn't it?
That's amazing. So yes, for animal therapy, I would say yes. And actually, across from my house, there is a vet. And we are actually discussing this thing with him as well.
That's interesting. Now, talk about to us about hypnotherapy. Tell us how many sessions would somebody need? I mean, obviously it would vary depending on the situation.
I want to talk about the myth of hypnotherapy. Sometimes, I want to start with that. Because sometimes people think that hypnotherapy is like an invasion into your mind, and like you will dance like a chicken, da 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 da. During the session, you will not remember anything. But this is the stage hypnosis. It's so much different from the healing hypnosis. Basically, what will happen during the session is you will be in total control. You will hear my voice or the voice of another hypnotherapist. You will remember all things that you need to for healing. And during the hypnotherapy, your own healthy program will be implemented, like downloaded into your head, into your mind. Say, well, I'm thinking about our body as about a very complicated computer. You just need to know which buttons to press in which succession to download the correct program to heal. So when we are doing hypnosis, so I just know what my client wants. And say, for example, they want to remove stress or to quit smoking, and they are telling me the reasons why they want to do that. So I'm implementing this. I'm just talking to them and they remember everything. So again, I'm just answering the question, how many sessions might be needed. Say, for example, if it is quit smoking, 3 stress sessions. If it is stress, depression, or maybe phobia is the longest one. It might take about 6 to 9 sessions, sometimes 12. And stress, 1 to 3.
But the funny thing, like hypnotherapy is a very interesting topic, because a lot of people say that you are invading their privacy, in the sense that you are actually trying to divulge into the mind, and when they're under that hypnotic stage, they can actually say a lot of things which they don't want to say. So would you agree with that, I guess when you're under that state of mind, you are so relaxed and you would start to say things that you're not meant to be saying?
No, never. No? It's not in the interest of hypnotherapist, of any hypnotherapist. First of all. Second, there are some sort of hypnosis which can be used for, I don't know, for this, for the show. It's against stage hypnosis, show hypnosis, the hypnosis which is used somewhere to manipulate the minds of people, but not healing hypnosis at all. It's like, I'm teaching you to concentrate on your issue, I would say, and I'm teaching you how to heal it. Your mind will heal it, and you will hear everything. You will not be in that state that you don't remember a thing and just talking about you don't want something.
So after the session, you've done, say, 6 sessions or whatever it is, and then you see them down the street. Could they be hypnotized by you just by then?
Oh, they no. Only in the office.
Only in the office. Okay.
Yeah.
But don't you need to put them into some sort of state of mind with some words and all this and that? And
what say, for example, if I meet someone in the street, so what it will do to that person, it will put him or her into the positive mood. That's it. Because I'm using the positive suggestions only. So when they wake up, they might not remember 100% of positive suggestions, but they remember the state they were in, like smiling, relaxing, as if they had the good night's sleep. And that's
what about another scenario? Say, for instance, Fung here, she wants to meet some guy and she wants the guy to fall in love with her, and she goes, look at me, and fall in love with me now. Does that work?
That's not
No.
Is there like some secret word?
No. But the hypnosis can actually release some blocks which are not letting you to fall in love with a guy, or maybe to find someone who will fall in love with you. So it's another side effect, but which is positive. Positive side effect.
Okay.
Because your mind is so tense. It's like you're seeing this only like in front of you, and you cannot see what's here, like on the sides. And when we are releasing these blocks with hypnosis, you can all of a sudden, look, I can see this, I can see that, I can do this, I can breathe, I can jump. You know, it's
so you
it's
can
all
help
like that.
people unlock their emotional or abandonment, or they felt anger, or how do I lose weight, or financial blocks and stuff like that. That's what you mean.
Yes.
Awesome,
yes,
guys. You're listening to the 3 Quirks and Turks at 89.3 FM. Let's get wool smooth. Let's get jiggy with it, and we'll be coming back after this. Right,
Thank you.
Now we've got another 15 minutes to go. We're done.
Oh, lovely.
Wow, 5 o'clock already.
6.
Oh, 6?
6?
5:30.
Oh, 5:30. All right. Good. We don't have. I don't have watch. Anyway, I'm pretending
I
to
don't
have
a
one.
watch. Yeah. So I was going to my phone. Yeah, thank you. Are you enjoying yourself?
Well, I'm enjoying your company.
Okay,
I'm
good.
enjoying talking to you guys. That's lovely.
Is there anything else that you want to cover that we haven't?
Maybe
Do you have any specials?
maybe I'm working on one project now. It's a very interesting one, and I'm looking for an artist.
An artist?
Artist, like
painter.
Painter, yeah. So, and this project is about the healing again, and I have created the deck of cards for different parts of the body, and say this deck will teach you, everyone, to find out what's wrong in your body and how to fix it. Yeah, so, and since I'm an art therapist, but I'm not really an artist. Yeah, so I need some artists to help me with that.
So you're a painter?
A painter, yeah, or maybe just an artist who is doing the computer images.
Okay, I'm just trying to think.
Yeah. If you know someone,
I do know artists, but they're not
into the natural healing.
No. They're not painters. Actually, yeah, no, they're not. I'll ask around for you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I thought I'd know everybody because one of my special skills is knowing what you do and then introducing you to that person. So my next question to you is, I have a friend, I hope he's listening in because I sent him the link, is his mum is ill, very ill at the moment.
Yeah.
And she's now full-time on the oxygen.
Oh.
So she has to be plugged in. So she used to be able to fly, travel on holiday. She's obviously an elderly lady. But she's gone to the point where she can't travel anymore, and they used to be able to go on bus coaches. That was one option last year, and now she can't even do that. So she can only go to the shops 2 hours and come home and be plugged back in to the oxygen tank.
Oh.
So she has to carry it with her. So my question is, would you be able to do something like this? This is pranic healing.
It will take some time, definitely, because sometimes when chronic things and the things like breathing and other stuff, they might take a bit longer than 6 sessions. Of course. It's one thing. Another thing, we need to find out with her what triggered that state. Yeah. It's not physical thing which triggered. It's emotional. Yeah. So once we find out, we can heal it.
Then the mum and dad are not into this natural therapy thing.
I understand.
Okay. But my friend is willing to do anything. Because I asked them, would you be interested in... Because I said to them about pranic healing. I personally don't know anybody who does. Yeah? But I know you can be taught that. And I believe it can heal you.
Yes.
And I was talking about that with them. But my friend Martha said, no, they're not into that sort of stuff. I'm like, okay.
If the person who's sick says, okay, I'll try it, it doesn't really matter.
Like you said, you don't need to believe.
Yeah, right. You don't need to believe. If she wants to try, we can do it, because the soul always wants some light. The soul cannot say no to light. Yeah, so that's why. And energy doesn't do any bad to you. It cannot worsen your state. It can improve, or at least it will stay the same. Either nothing happens or happens gradual improvement.
So how much is your charge per session? You obviously do 6 or 10 sessions of
yeah. So if it is a pure crystal healing session, it will be $90 per 45 minutes, and then if it is 1.5 hours, it will be $135. So if it is a combination of crystal and hypno healing, so for 1 hour it will be $145, and for 90 minutes, for 1.5 hours, it will be $185.
Yeah. Okay.
So
if you don't mind, I'll introduce you to Marcus.
Yeah.
I'll have a conversation with him.
Yeah.
Because he asked me to come over tonight, and I've got other things on, but I'll give him a call. I truly believe, I believe in second chances. I believe that pranic healing the most holistic way of doing it.
Of course.
And not going through hospitals and taking supplements and all that sort of stuff.
It's exhausting.
It's absolutely exhausting. And I have a friend who is Harley who helped heal herself as well. And
she went through cancer, didn't she?
She battled cancer 3 times. Twice was chemo. And she refused to do chemo. And for the 3rd time, she decided that she'd do her own pranic healing. And she healed herself from that. So she had it down here. But she doesn't do it on other people. And I said to myself, when she came here last week, who can help my friend? And
you want it.
Yeah, I have this law of attraction where I ask and it comes.
Ask and receive.
And it helps me unlock keys to my life. So, and I will do my gratitude journal.
Like, it's a positive thinking.
It is.
Just set your mind on something and you'll receive it. I do believe in it.
I truly believe in that. But when you have a block or something, you just can't move forward and you just don't understand why. And then I worked out there's actual traumas that's gone deeper, and you just gotta learn to unblock that. And a lot of humans don't understand that as well, because they say law of attraction doesn't work, but it does in certain ways.
But it's one thing by saying it, but you gotta also think about it.
Action it and feel it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just
it's so true. Because some people say like they blame God or whatever it is, but then God gave us the freedom of choice to do things.
Well, the thing is, we lost faith.
That's right.
Okay, and what we need to implement back into ourselves is faith.
That's right.
But there's lots of variables.
Yeah, but it's like saying, okay, so why did God let this person die? Why did God happen to me? Because you've been smoking for the last 40 years, now you're dying of cancer. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've been smoking for the last 40 years, now you're dying of cancer, you blame God. Well, we all have a freedom of choice what we do with our life.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Whether it be God, whatever you name it, we have a choice to make that decision.
And again, for some reason, unconsciously, we have chosen to, say, for example, to smoke, to kill ourselves this way.
Society.
That's right.
Yeah, it's like committing suicide, but unconsciously. And people think, oh, you know what, I'm just enjoying this. It's not. Your unconscious, for some reason, decided to do that.
That's right.
To help you die faster.
That's right.
And you need to remove those blocks, remove those beliefs. That's it. So everything, like, around us, we have lots of people who smoke, who do drugs, who do everything.
That's right.
Well, we are affected by all these energies.
Sure.
So I'm choosing to do that or not to do that. And again, everything is neutral. Like tobacco itself is not killing, but once it's in your lungs,
that's right.
it is again
Right. But
neutral.
You can reverse that.
Yeah, you can reverse that.
That's so
Stop
true.
smoking.
Which costs you more money.
Well, that's true. In
And
the long
health,
run, it's not money.
Absolutely. So in our next segment, Alina's going to talk about her new project.
Yeah. All right.
Do you mind?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Top project.
Absolutely. This is your show.
And we'll put it onto our social media and all that. We're promoting you. This is what it's all about.
you.
Giving you the platform. It's not about us. It's about you.
I thought it's other way around.
No, it's about you.
No, it's about you.
Good.
We give you this platform to shine.
Thank
That's all we do.
you. Amazing, guys. You're
But
amazing.
if you've got
Really.
anybody else that you like to for us to interview, we'll be happy to.
I can think about someone. Yeah, definitely. I've got lots of people with whom I'm working, and we're doing lots of projects like workshops, festivals. We ran Chakra Festival last year.
Oh, let me know next time. We'll do it live.
Interview.
We'll do it live.
In Kogra.
Yeah,
yeah.
I do it. Yeah,
Come
it's
out.
like 2 minutes from my house.
Yeah, we'll come out.
Okay.
Let us know where.
Okay, no problem.
We'll come out, we'll film it, and we do a live thing. We interview people, this and that.
Beautiful.
There you go. Let us know. Let us know in advance, though.
I will let you know whatever I've got under my wing. I will let you know. I'll share with you guys.
Please.
Yeah,
And
sure.
I'll share it with all my friends.
Yeah.
And all
Thank
the
you.
guys that's been on our segment.
We haven't, because usually we go out like a few years ago. We go out a lot. We go out to a lot of events. So we actually a lot of major events. We get invited out. We're like the media partners for them.
Yeah.
So we come out, we promote it, we interview people and all that.
That's beautiful.
So this
That's
year
great.
we'll probably start that again. So if there's something that like that,
Yeah, we'll lock it into our calendar.
we'll lock it in
event.
and we'll help promote you and what you guys do up there as well.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, all good.
All
Ask
right.
and you shall receive.
I did.
I thought And actually, I was thinking about how to promote, how to get more people be involved with natural healing.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Here we go. I'm here.
There's heaps. I've got heaps of friends in natural healing. I have heaps of coaches as well, based all around Australia.
Wonderful. All right.
And you should contact, look at Mind, Body, and Spirit, and have a look at the list of people they attended, and you can reach out with an email to them. You know, as to help build your project.
Yeah. Okay.
That's another idea.
89.3 FM, that's Taylor Swift. Shake it, shake it, shake it. God, can you believe it's Friday? 5:42, our time is running up, guys. We hope that you enjoy the session today. Ilana's showing us with so many magical solutions to our hectic lifestyle. And again, welcome back, Ilana. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing. Yes. Absolutely. I've got a good company to feel.
I don't want this to end.
I feel like Taylor Swift. I'm shaking it, I'm shaking it, I'm shaking it.
Can we ask someone to prolong until 7 o'clock, please?
So talk to us about your program. What is on the agenda and what's happening in your life now?
Oh, well, this year is full of surprises and it's full of new programs which I'm working, and they are going to be released starting from February. Nice. So first of all, I'm going to work with Share. There's a huge organization, like government organization, which helps to build the healthier community. Wow. So that's what I'm going to run my programs there. And also I'm working on new series of workshops, how to improve your sleep, how to improve your well-being, and how to balance your emotions, how to wake up full of energy every day.
And how to improve your sleep. Would that be okay to have a shandy at night, a glass of wine, so you fall asleep? Because a lot of people have problem falling asleep, and they say maybe have a glass of wine, have a beer before you sleep. Do you think that's an alternative? Is that a good thing or bad thing?
It's not an alternative, actually. So
just stop doing that now.
All right, fine, that's me.
But you know what? Well, I don't say that it's bad. Well, a glass of wine, I love wine. You know, a glass of wine is always good, but it's not helping. It's not improving your sleep. So your sleep has to improve naturally. So I've got series of exercises and meditations and hypnosis and oils, essential oils blends to improve the sleep, to return you back to normal. Nice. And basically it will take maybe from 2 to 5 weeks to get back to normal, because you know our body needs to get used to the new program, the new old program, I would say. Program. And also what I'm doing, I have created a system which I already talked about. It's a lazy gym workout. And I have created the deck of cards.
A deck of cards?
Deck of cards, for lazy workouts.
Do you like to explain that to our listeners?
I'm trying to do it now. It's difficult without showing the cards, actually. But anyway, so it's a deck of cards of 64 cards with the exercises there and with the parts of the body and chakras. So basically on each card, there will be shown for example, a chakra and the parts of the body it is connected, the parts of the world it is connected, the parts of your life it is connected and is responsible for. And say, for example, you're shuffling the cards and you are just pulling one, and it says it's your unconscious working with you. It's showing you what is wrong and where is wrong in your body. And this card will show you not only the rights or wrongs, it will teach you how to remove those things that you don't want to have in your body, how to improve your health. So because this card will contain the exercises and special self-massage techniques to improve this or that function
of the lazy gym. Is that
it's a part of the lazy gym?
You mentioned the cards. So what? It's like 64 cards. You kind of like shuffle it up, then you just pick up one card out. So that card actually chooses you.
Subconsciously.
Subconsciously, because you know your body knows what to do. Your unconscious knows where to dig. And it's like, you know, I've been working on that deck of cards for the past 1.5 years, and now I'm looking for an artist to create the images on the cards, because I'm an art therapist, but I'm not that kind of artist. I can't do it.
You're an artist.
But with these cards, with the deck of cards, do you? Okay, say Davey's got it with him. He takes out only one card. Can he take out more cards?
You can take more cards. One is the simplest way to find out every day. Okay, how do I feel? Ta-da. Okay, I need to do this. This exercise, just rub my ears or do something like that, or maybe just to look after my breathing, how I breathe correctly or not. And if you want to do like in a long run, like complicated reading, so it can be like 10 to 12 cards. Instructions will be there in the deck.
But instead of focusing on health, what about for those single people out there? Like, can they use the card as well for single people?
Yes, absolutely.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
How many single
you mean for improving their life? Oh,
say,
the
for
private
instance,
life.
Like we're focused on health, right? So let's say, for argument's sake, that
I'm single.
You're
right?
single, right? So therefore, you look at the cards, and then the cards might say, okay, maybe you need to stop stressing. Maybe you need to dress in another separate way, or maybe you need to. There's so many blockages in your brain.
What are you trying to say about me?
I'm trying to say stop like thinking about the negative stuff and think about positive.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right.
So can the cards help you with kind of things like that?
Definitely, yes. But, I'm working from different perspective.
Yeah.
I'm working from the perspective of energy. So if there is a block in somewhere in your energy,
That's right.
so we remove it, and that part of your life will improve as well.
That's correct.
So you might not know it, but for example, say if your private life is not really like fantastic, so there might be some problems with your lower chakras.
Right.
Yeah, they might be like deprived of energy, or maybe blocked even. So, and you don't feel it physically, but you feel it in other areas of life. So you might improve these parts as well.
Yeah, have you tested this?
Oh, of course, I'm working with these cards all the time in my clinic. But like, in my clinic, I'm not shy to show my drawings.
The stick figure head and that's good.
Yeah, but if I'm going to show this to the world, okay, I need an artist.
I think your husband could be an artist himself.
He is, but not that one. Oh, okay, he's not that kind of an artist.
No? He's something else.
He's doing the wood carving and the knives and beautiful stuff. Still creative, but not in that sense.
I'm just trying to think of like in terms of clientele, right, with this card, because like you've got a lot of clairvoyant who use cards.
Absolutely.
You've got a lot of cards out there. They call it star cards or something now, where people
There's oracle cards.
Yes.
Yeah. Angel cards.
That's right. Not
Crystal
opal cards, guys.
Crystal cards.
Yes.
There
We're
are
not
lots
talking about opal cards. So getting one there. No.
No.
Cards. Yeah. So I just thought, why don't you combine them together and like do the health and also relationship, because I think there's a lot of single people out in this world these days that need some sort of guidance. And like you were saying, even though it might be something on the card that can actually trigger them to say, if I would say, start to think positive, start to hone in what kind of partner you want on the card. So you're actually getting that person to think positive and starting to train their mind.
Thank you for the idea.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. You know what? That will be another deck of cards. I think it will be like more focused on the single auditorium.
Oh, there you go, guys. If you're single, you want to test something out, hit us up, and then Elaine will do that for you. But for now, let's get some song up. LCT Zopa Dance.
That's a good idea. Oh yeah.
You need the bathroom or anything?
No. Thank you. Hello.
The Russian dance is very similar to holding hands, okay?
We're going around. Yeah, we're going around.
The feet, that posture, I love that. Yeah, I love that. I love the culture of food from different cultures there.
You've tried Russian food?
Is it cabbage? Is that Russian?
Well, it depends.
Yeah, the
Cabbage. Pickled cabbage,
Yeah. I'll probably try the fish. Is that the pickled fish? Is that Russian?
Well, it depends. We've got lots of pickled with salted fish. And we've got borscht. You should try borscht.
What's that one?
This is beetroot soup. Beetroot and meat. Beetroot and meat soup. And cabbage as well.
So what you do, the beetroot, fresh beetroot, and a cabbage, like the pickled cabbage?
No. Just sometimes it can be pickled cabbage. Sometimes it can be just fresh one. Yeah. Oh, come to my house. I will cook borscht for you.
I love food. Every single thing about food, like I did a TV show about food for Channel 9, right? And when it comes down to it, every single country has a very unique way of cooking.
Oh yeah.
And my rule is you have to try before you say no. You know, like for me, I love, for instance, like a lot of countries they eat pig's blood, they eat the heart, the liver, the brain. A lot of people don't, but some countries do. I actually try it.
We do.
Nice.
Liver and heart, we do eat it. Yeah.
A lot of people don't eat it. And
it's lovely. It's good. It's good for your liver. It's good for your insides. It's beautiful. Yeah.
And even you talk about ox tongue. A lot of people don't eat ox tongue, but ox tongue actually has not much fat in it.
I love tongue.
Yeah.
I love tongue.
I don't know what tongue
have it grilled, barbecue.
And we boil it as well.
Yeah.
And beautiful with tomatoes. Oh. Okay, now I get hungry. We're talking about food.
I'm vegan. Right?
Are you?
Vegan for
your loss. More for us.
Yeah, it is
more me for us.
Yeah, me.
But the thing is, because you're basically an energy coach, right? Because you can feel it. I feel the food. Like I eat food, and I feel like
you don't want this.
I don't want it because animals die, and they die, but with fear.
Next time you
so
approach a rail level crossing, keep this in mind.
Energy.
Sometimes it is. Fish is the best one because it doesn't die because of fear, and lamb, they do not feel fear at all. They are not afraid.
But consider what you
they don't know what is
fear.
They just go straight, and that's why they don't have adrenaline in their blood. That's it. But anyway, at this stage of life, you think it's better for you follow your heart, follow your body. Tomorrow morning, maybe you will want something new. Okay, that's fine.
89.3 FM, and that was Lady Gaga, Poker Face. Guys, can you believe it's 5:53 p.m. Our time is coming up, folks. You're listening to the Three Quirks and Turk, and we hope that you enjoy that. We will post all this conversation up on our Facebook, Three Quirks and Turk. You can actually go in there and listen to the conversation. Now, if people actually want to find out more about your service, is there a phone number they can contact you? Is there a website? Any information you can give out to our listeners?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. Okay, I've got my website. Okay. It's www.antistressclinic.com.au. Anti-stress clinic is one word.
One word.
Yes, and also on Facebook, I'm as Anti-stress clinic as well. Or Elena Darankina. So, but anyway, I can post this information to you. I can send it to you. So
we've got that already.
And the telephone number is 0425275762, and it's on my pages as well. And I've got a free emails, mail outs every week. Okay. They are about loving yourself, and they are about lazy gym techniques to stay healthy.
Do you think people don't love themselves as much these days?
They don't.
They don't? Yeah.
Lots of problems are coming from not loving yourself.
Okay.
And even eating problems. I had recently a girl who couldn't make herself try any new foods. But when I started to work with her, I just thought, okay, this is the problem with love, self-love. And I taught her how to do that. Now she's eating everything.
Yeah.
And it took only 3 or 4 months.
Self-love, you're talking about they look at themselves in the mirror, they don't like what they see, they don't like what they wear. Is that the reason why?
No, it's not that. Like self-love, it's not about loving your, reflection in the mirror or loving your body. It's about how you respect yourself, how you trust yourself. You are the only person in the entire world who will be with you till the very end.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. So, and you have to learn to negotiate with yourself. You have to learn to be, comfortable with yourself. And say, I love you. We're saying, I love you to our, parents, to our husbands, to our wives, to our pets. But we don't say a lot, I love you. We need to learn how to love and to say love and feel comfortable.
Because when you start loving yourself, then you start loving and caring about other people as well, respecting them.
That's right.
When you love yourself, you look differently at others. Others look differently at you.
That's right.
They start appreciating you.
That's correct.
That's what we need to.
Ilana, thank you so much for being here with us today. You know,
Thank
it's
you very
amazing.
much.
We're clapping for you.
Thank you.
You know, thank you for the story, the journey. You know, we wish you all the best of luck on your journey as well. But keep the three Quirks Turks updated on your journey. We'd love to come up there and do a live studio recording at the next event.
Yeah.
But by all means, you know, if you do want to contact Ilana, all the information will be on the three Quirks and Turk Facebook as well. So guys, it's Friday, guys. Take care of yourself, enjoy yourself, and as always, X out the negatives in your life.
Thank you.
Bye.
All the best. Bye. And I'm waving.
All right, we'll take some photos.
Yes, we can take photos.